Have you been curious why men who are in their 40s are actually finding success with their online businesses? If this is something that you have thought about or something that you have wondered about when you think of starting or building an online business in your 40s, then you're in the right place. And in this particular video, I want to share with you some of the reasons why men who are over 40 should actually start an online business. And it is something that provides you with a great opportunity, especially when you consider that the rising creator economy is in itself providing a great deal of business opportunities to men who are in their 40s or men who are above 40. But first, you need to let go of the idea that you are actually too late to get started when it comes to an online business, or that an online business is only meant for the younger people. The truth of the matter and the reality is that there are a lot of men who are in their 40s who are actually in the process of building online businesses and have also achieved a great deal of success when it comes to time, location, and financial success with their online businesses. And that's why I want you to consider starting an online business if you are in your 40s or you are actually over 40. In very simple terms, an online business is a business that you can be able to undertake or that you can be able to do leveraging the power of the internet, or basically using the internet to be able to sell your services or products. And there are quite a number of online business ideas that you can undertake. But as a man in his 40s, today I want to just share with you 5 reasons that actually would make you start an online business. And I'm hoping that I will persuade you to consider this opportunity, and so that you can be able to take action towards changing your life. If this is the first time that you and I are meeting, I am Joe, and on this YouTube channel, I actually help men who are over 40 to actually start an online business by being able to monetize their knowledge, their expertise, skills, or your experience. And to further help you on this particular journey, I have created an online business starter kit which is free and which you can get using the link that I have put in the description below. And all I need from you today is your name, your email address, and I'm going to send it to you in the next couple of minutes. The first reason why you should actually consider starting an online business as a man over 40 is that you actually have unique experiences, unique skills, unique knowledge, and unique life experiences. As a man who is over 40, there are a lot of things that you have undergone to be at the level that you are in at the moment. And I'm looking at everything that you have experienced. And those are things that are only unique to you. And that in itself is a very huge advantage. And I know when you think about it, because I have been where you are, sometimes you look at your life and think, whatever it is that you have undergone, whether good or bad, positive experiences and negative experiences, sometimes you look at them and maybe think they are of no value to anyone. But what I have found is that that thing that you think is of no value, something that you have undergone, an experience that you have, the skills that you have accumulated over the years, and even the knowledge that you have of various different topics that you understand. All those are an advantage. There is someone somewhere in the world who would actually pay you a lot of money to be able to get your insights. And it's a question of figuring out how you can be able to package that into a digital product that then you can provide to the person who would find value in it. And that's where having an online business comes into place, because you can be able to turn all those experiences, the knowledge that you have, the skills, the expertise, the experiences you have gathered into a digital product that then you can be able to sell to your target audience. And I can assure you that there is someone somewhere in the world who would actually pay for whatever it is that you can be able to create. Second reason why you should be able to start an online business as a man in his 40s is that it gives you an opportunity to actually make extra money. Online business as an industry is a very huge sector. There are billions of dollars that are actually in circulation within the industry. And that money is moving from businesses to businesses as well as from businesses to individuals and also between individuals. And it is upon you to think of how you can be able to tap into that income. You can be able to build an online business that can generate you extra money, and in fullness of time, you can turn your online business into a full-time business. It can be the only thing that you are doing, probably allowing you to, leave a job that probably you hate or you are frustrated with, or even maybe shift or pivot your current business into a fully fledged online business. All this is an opportunity for you to actually make money online. An online business can be able to provide you with an opportunity to generate extra income or even supplement your current income. The third reason why you should actually consider starting an online business when you are in your 40s is that it can be part of your retirement planning. And I talk about retirement in the sense that when you're in your 40s, you might be considering retiring in your 50s, 60s, or even by the time you get to 70. And starting an online business gives you an opportunity to be able to build an asset that can still be able to make you money and generate you an income, but also give you an opportunity to continue creating value in the world. And this is because one of the things that I have learned from interacting with people who have retired is that they really do not want to stay idle. They are not stopping working so that then they can just spend the entire day sleeping and doing nothing. They still want to engage, they still want to provide value, they still want to actually be in a position to help those people who are, younger than them, by giving them or sharing with them their knowledge, their expertise, and the experience that they have accumulated over the years. And starting an online business when you're in your 40s gives you an opportunity to be able to sort of build yourself an asset that you can be working on when you are retired. And in fact, there are a lot of people who are in their 40s who are now doing their online business full time. They actually have gotten to a position where they have been able to leave their 9 to 5 jobs and are now fully focusing on building their online businesses. And I think that's an interesting and probably a very good goal to actually look forward to. You want to start planning your retirement when you're still working. And even for entrepreneurs, if you are doing a business that requires you to be there all the time, you might want to have an option that allows you to still have time, location, and financial freedom without getting involved on a day-to-day basis. And building an online business where you create digital assets, digital products that can actually be bought and sold without you being there physically provides you with that flexibility. And so if you're in your 40s, you need to think of your online business as part of your retirement plan, as something that you need to be doing to ensure that you can retire early or you can continue being of value when you are retired. If you would want you and I to have a conversation about being able to start and building an online business based on your knowledge, your expertise, your skills, or your life experiences, I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you can be able to book a one-on-one conversation with me. It is a clarity call. I promise that I'm not going to sell you anything or pitch anything during that call, but it is good if we can be able to discuss about how you can take steps towards building your online business. So if you are serious about this, feel free to actually book that call or book an appointment with me using the link that I have left in the description below. The fourth reason why men over the age of 40 should actually start an online business is because they actually are able to relate to other men in that age group. And this is very important because if you are creating an online business where you are providing a product or a service to other peers or other men in their 40s, you are in a position to be able to relate to them. You understand their situation, you understand their problems. You probably are going through some of those things in your 40s as well. And if you are probably, let's say, slightly older, you are in your late 40s, you actually can be able to be of great value to men who are getting into their 40s or are in their early 40s. And this is because most of the things that you go through when you're in your 40s, the issues that you're dealing with, let's say you have such things as you are paying mortgage, you are paying school fees for your kids, you are taking care of your aging parents, you are doing other sort of investment as well as undertaking certain hobbies because you have the capacity to be able to do it. All those things are only relatable to people who are doing them. And if you're in your 40s, you can be able to relate to other men who are in their 40s because you're actually undergoing through the same age bracket. And I think that's a very good thing. When you look at the businesses that are being built on the internet or online businesses, most successful online entrepreneurs are actually people who are in their 40s. And there is a reason for this. They have been able to do or undertake quite a number of mistakes before they hit 40. They have also might be in a position where they are relatively stable to be able to take some of the risks involved in building an online business. And if you're in that position, you can start sharing your experiences with other 40-year-old men. And you are going to be of great value to them. You can relate to them. And they are also going to appreciate it that you can be able to be a person they can look up to, and you can be their guide or their coach. And that in itself can actually give you an opportunity to build a coaching online business where you guide other men who are in their 40s actually be able to monetize what they know and build a profitable online business. The fifth reason why men over 40 should be able to start an online business is that starting an online business has actually a low barrier to entry. What this means is that you do not need a lot to be able to start an online business. And this gives you an opportunity to be able to start and build a successful online business without deploying a lot of capital. And this gives you an opportunity to actually get involved even if you do not have a lot of money. And this is a very important point to consider because many people actually argue that the reason why they are not starting a business is because they do not have capital, that they do not have money. If you are a man and in your 40s or over 40 and you do not have a lot of resources in terms of the financial resources you need to build a traditional business, starting an online business gives you the best opportunity for you to actually build a little business, leveraging the power of the internet and being able to actually monetize what you know. And this is not going to cost you a lot of money. If, for example, you want to build, let's say, a content-based online business and you want to create your content on YouTube, you just need to be able to start a YouTube channel, post videos, and most likely you have a phone and you can do it using your phone. If you want to maybe do written content and you need a blog, it will cost you less than $100 to actually have a domain, get hosting, and have a WordPress based website. Those are not expensive, kind of things that you need to be able to start an online business. So if the excuse that you have been having as a man is that you do not have money to start a business, an online business gives you the best chance for you to build a business that is profitable, that can be able to give you time, location, and financial freedom, where you actually are going to invest the least amount of money to get it off ground. Now, as you continue to grow your online business, You may end up investing more, investing in resources, in getting tools, but when it comes to just starting an online business, it does not require a lot. And I think that is one of the things that has made an online business a very good opportunity for not just men over 40, but for men in general. You can now be able to build even a one-person based online business without requiring a lot of capital deployment. This is going to be it from me in this particular video. And if you'd want to learn more about building a profitable online business, watch the video on your screen right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'm going to see you in my next video.